everybody! If you follow me on social media, you know that I actually filmed a video yesterday and then got ready to upload it and accidentally deleted it. So I am going to attempt to remake the video the best I can, but if you look, I completely missed the nap time window. So we're gonna see how this goes, but there's no promises that this is going to be the most educational tutorial you've ever seen. It will end up being a Flatiron curl video, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I also have a cat walking around in here, so we're just gonna see how this goes. Anyway, I wanted to start this video by talking about my hair right now, like this mom bun slash struggle bun slash I don't get enough sleep slash whatever you want to call it. I wear this like 90% of my life, and it's just gotten to the point that it is overtaking my life. And I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but let me explain to you why I am kind of on this mission to rid the mom bun from my life. About a year, or a little over a year ago now, I stopped working in the salon and started staying home. That was never something that I intended to do, and it has been a huge change for me. It was never like a dream of mine to stay home, and I have a very supportive husband who really wanted that. So we talked about it, and there were some other things that came up that we can talk about later. I'm super open about it, but it's just too long for this video. And I decided to stay home. But I did not realize how much of a personal, like, self-worth change that would have for me. And part of that is I don't get dressed anymore. I don't get ready every day anymore to sit at the house. And something's got to change, guys, because I walked around the house the past year and was super unhappy when I saw myself in the mirror, and I was like, wow, I look haggard. Like, this is not okay. A year's worth of no sleep has killed my skin. Like, I don't even know what's going on. We're working on it with good skincare, and hopefully it'll be better soon. But I'm not kidding. Like, it is so easy as a mom to pour into everyone else's cup, but not pour into your own cup to the point that you don't feel good about yourself. You're not taking that 5 to 10 minutes to put on a little bit of lipstick or just feel better. Like, put on a real bra. Can we, like, be really honest? No one wears a real bra every day if you stay at home. And if you do, like, God bless you, because that is just not even in my vocabulary. I'm like, sports bra, like these little lacy bralettes. Like, I'm not even doing it today, and I'm on camera. Like, what the heck, Jessica? Like, that would have never happened 3 years ago. But that is just what it is now, and it's okay. It's okay to be comfortable and to be super casual all the time. But for me personally, when I don't feel good about myself, like the way that I look, the way I'm presenting myself to myself, it brings me down. And I'm not saying that I have to get dressed up for my husband to come home, because, like, ask him, I never get dressed up for us to go out. I get dressed up for me to go out with my girlfriends. Like, that's just the nature of who I am, I guess. Like, I like to feel pretty and go out with my girlfriends, but if we're going out on a date, then I might throw on some lipstick and like a casual romper, and that's just it. He loves me anyway. It's just like, that's what he promised, right? I don't think that's how it works, but that's okay. Back to what I was going into though. I have been talking to a lot of my friends lately and realized that a lot of us are in this rut. Like, we're in the rut with the way that we're dressing, the way that we look, the way that we feel about ourselves, the way that our marriages are, the way that we're raising our children, schools that our kids go to. It's just a lot. There's a lot going on. It's a very busy season of life. Kids dancing to her own song. But when you do get a break as a mom, I feel like we're very tempted to spend that break doing things for other people and not ourselves. So this is my, like, super late resolution to spend some more time making myself feel good on a semi-daily basis. Maybe we'll go for, like, a mom bun only 3 or 4 days a week instead of 6. It's like, that would be like huge. Or putting makeup on 2 days a week instead of just one. Like that, it's also huge. Like these are little things that I'm going to start doing to feel better about what's going on in my life, in my daily world. And you know, if you're feeling like that, take the time to put on real clothes. I don't know what it is, but it makes you feel better. Like, I don't know why. But anyway, I am going to start tagging these videos as unbunning because I have searched and there's no one else like that, and I had a couple people say they had a problem finding my videos through searching my name because it's kind of common now. But so I'm going to change the channel name. I'm pretty sure it's going to be unbunning because this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking down a bun and making it into something else because the days of the bun are going to be less frequent. I'm not going to say they're over because they'll never be over. I sleep with my hair in a bun because if I didn't, it would be everywhere. And I apologize for my throat because I have been sick. That's another reason I haven't uploaded in a while. So my voice is kind of scratchy, so just bear with me and hopefully it will be not as bad on camera as it sounds in person. So I'm going to warm up a flat iron, and we're going to do half a head of flat iron curls and half a head of a barrel curl. So you can see the difference and see what the tool, hi, and see the difference in the tools that you use and why certain hair needs certain tools. That being, yeah, we're gonna start there. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start with flat iron curls, but before that I wanted to just kind of make a disclaimer about why flat iron curls don't work well for my hair. When my hair was shorter, I only used flat iron curls, and now that it's longer, it's a little too heavy and a little it's just too heavy for a flat iron to really do its job. If I had more layers, it would be better, but to do a flat iron curl on my hair, it's not gonna be as defined as it would be on someone who had shorter hair or more layers in their hair. Or even someone that was blonder and just had, like, I know this sounds terrible, but like that just had damaged hair, because if you have damaged hair, your hair kind of is just drier and it tends to hold curl a little bit better. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I already have heat protection in my hair because I blew it out not too long ago and put a ton of heat protection in it. So I'm not gonna worry about adding more. If you have super thin or fragile hair, then always add more because it's important. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush out my hair with a wet brush. Thank you, Millie. Millie just wants everyone to hear her today. So, but using a wet brush, if you have kids, no, don't mess the camera. If you have kids, you have to invest in one. I'm getting invaded by cats and babies. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I'm brushing my hair with a wet brush. If you do not have a wet brush, invest in one because it is literally life-changing. The bristles are really flexible, so instead of pulling your hair, it's gonna actually, the bristle's gonna bend and allow your hair not to break or snap on those tangles like a normal traditional brush with hard bristles would. Like if you have kids, you have to have a wet brush. Like you just have to. If you have little girls that complain about when you brush their hair, this is like a game changer. You will thank me later. It's way less expensive than, I feel like, a even more traditional brush runs sometimes. I think you can get them for like, I don't even want to guess because I'm gonna be wrong, but it's less than $20 and it's totally worth it. So anyway, get a wet brush and use it on your hair because it's definitely better for breakage and everything. So I'm going to do one side of my head with a barrel curl and one side with a flat iron curl. I can't remember if I said that already. Remember, I already filmed this video, so there's probably some things that I'll repeat or some things I'll forget to say. Okay. So I'm gonna do this side with a barrel curl later. So I'm just gonna pin it up. And just so y'all know, this room is totally baby proofed and she cannot get hurt. That's why I'm not really concerned about it. She's just rolling around her puffs. So I am using a Moroccan Oil flat iron, It is my go-to flat iron. It is my favorite flat iron. I have had this thing for years. I love it. I will not get rid of it until it totally dies and does not work anymore, because I have had several other flat irons. I have several other in the house. This is the only one that I actually use. And y'all, for those who like watch YouTube to get away from your kids and you're hearing like kid music in the back, I sincerely apologize and will be better about the nap time timing next time. But you know, this is just really how I get ready most days. Okay, so we're gonna section this just like we did the other half. If you notice all these little baby hairs, this is from having Millie. Like, after I had her, all this postpartum hair loss really took a toll on my hair. A lot of people struggle with it, so don't feel like you're alone if that was something that happened to you. And if you are pregnant right now with your first, don't freak out. People don't tell you that. You lose like all your luscious pregnancy hair after you have the baby. And like in my case, she took all my hair. Like, I don't know if you noticed, the child has like a head full of hair and she was born with like every bit of it. It's insane. Okay, so, alrighty, let's see if I can fix this light just a little bit. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm taking about an inch by inch section, and this like little baby hairs, these are not going into the flat iron. Don't mess with those. Like, if you have little baby hairs like that, don't put heat on them. It's just gonna break them. All right, and remember, I already have heat protection on. If you don't do this. Don't use heat tools without heat protection. It's bad. You will break your hair, and your hair will feel like crap, and you'll get flyaways and frizzies. Okay, so I have my flat iron at 350. If you don't have super healthy hair, don't turn it up that high. Turn it down. It's not a race, so you can get to 400 faster. Okay, so I'm gonna sandwich my hair between two fingers, like flat, like a ribbon. I'm going to put the curling iron up. It's not a curling iron, it's a flat iron. Clamp it, half turn, and pull slowly. Make sure you don't let the other piece fall down though, because then it'll go below the plate and it won't get heat. Okay, and I never curl the ends of my curls, so there you go. So on this next one, I'm going to show you the little spinny trick that I just did. Okay, so I think the biggest trick, or Luna, what are you doing? Ignore her. Or don't ignore her, they're awesome. Like, if you don't have a cat and you don't like cats, you'll probably still like them because they're like dogs. It's crazy. Okay, anyway, so we're going to do the same thing again. Clamp it down, half turn, pull it slow, and make sure you're keeping your hair going between the plates. And open it at that last inch. Grab the hair and twirl it around your finger to show the curl kind of like what direction to go to. If you don't do that part, it's just gonna like fall flat. I'll do one so you can see what it will do. And I'm sorry about the lighting again. I know my dark hair is not easy to see on camera. Maybe I should just go back blonde. What do you think? Should I go back blonde? Probably not. I don't think my husband liked the blonde. Not that it matters what he likes. He doesn't care what I do. Don't let your husband tell you what to do with your hair. That's weird. Okay, see? If I don't twist it, it just falls flat and you have like this little curl at the end. Now I'm gonna have to redo it. Okay. Alrighty, slowly going. Alright, the ends are still curled. So then you twist it around your finger. It's gonna be a little warm. It's not like hot, but it's definitely warm, so don't burn yourself. Don't be dumb. Don't take any of this information and do something that's gonna burn yourself. Like, know, you know, that if you're putting 400 degrees on your hair, don't catch it immediately. On the back sections, I take bigger sections because, as I talked about in the last video, I like my curls in the back a little looser. You do what you want to do. The smaller the section of hair you take, the tighter the curl's gonna be. Just for any curl really, but especially with a flat iron curl. If you take a bigger section, like say you have like pretty thin hair, you can do a whole head of curls in like 10 curls. It's amazing and super, super fast. No. Super, super fast if you have thin, fine hair. All right, half turn. But see, all you have to do is this half turn. You don't have to sit here and like, okay, don't do that. All right, so I'm gonna do a bigger section in the back. You only have to do this half turn. Like, I see people sit here and they wrap it and they wrap it and they twist it and they twist it. Like, don't do that. You're gonna get your hair stuck. It's gonna burn. It's doing the same thing that just bending it and pulling it down real slow is doing. All you need is that curl at the end. The bend of your flat iron is what's curling the hair, not you spinning it around a million times. And you're gonna get like creases and kinks like that. It's not gonna be cute. All right, if you're curling your hair with a baby, make sure that you're putting the flat iron somewhere that they cannot get it. It is above her reach at the moment. And she's holding on to my shoulder, so. Where are you going? Hi. Hi. Say hi. Good job. So this little piece of like postpartum brokenness in the front, it's like really sad. I am not gonna go as slow because I don't want it to burn. So I'm going to pinch it, twist, and I'm gonna go a little faster through that front. Cool. All right, let's take the next section down. Y'all, once again, I did not bring a mirror in here because I apparently just hate doing things the easy way. This video is going to take forever to do. She's about to knock the camera down. So I'm going to take this next section, lamp it. And we're just going to do the same thing through the top, so I'm going to speed this part up. Okay, so we finished that side, and hopefully you could still see what I was doing. Like I said, my hair does not do well with flat iron curls. It's just too heavy. But this side I'm going to do a traditional spring barrel, because last time I did more of like a wand technique, even though it was like a curling iron. So this is going to be your more traditional spring barrel. Like, look how fuzzy that is right there. Don't know why. It's okay. It's all good. Alright, so I'm going to section it in half, just the same. If you have more hair, you can section it in thirds, fourths, however many sections you want to take. The more sections you take, the tighter your curls are going to be. So if you want like a real tight curl, like Shirley Temple curls, take a million sections. Just take teeny tiny sections. Your curls will be so tight. I don't know if you're going for that look. But that's how you get it. Smaller the section, tighter the curl. Okay, so if I was gonna like have these curls stay in all day, I would spray hairspray or some sort of like curl spray first, but I'm probably going to end up with my hair in a braid because I just have a lot to do today after this, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so I'm going to take the same size section. Keep in mind this is the postpartum hair, so I'm not going to keep the heat on very long, and I have it turned down a little bit for these front sections. So this is an 1.5 inch barrel. Usually people use like 1 inch to 1 1/4 inch. I just like this curl size right now. I have other barrels. I'll probably use them for other videos, but for this one I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to start about 3 inches from the scalp, and clamp down, and I'm going away from my face, and I'm going to twist it up. I'm going to walk the thing down, twist it more, walk it down to like there. Twist it up, wait a second, and then let go. Can you see? What starting from the top rather than starting from the bottom does is, one, it gets all the little pieces of your hair, because you always are going to have different lengths in your hair. So what this does is it's going to get all of them, rather than if you twist it up, you're going to have all these like fuzzy flyaways that are going all different directions. So I'm going to twist it up, walk it down a little bit, twist the barrel up, walk the barrel down. Also, what this is doing is it's creating the most heat on the top of the hair where it needs the most hold, because it's holding the most weight. So this is going to create a longer lasting curl than just curling from the bottom up. I read today that in 2018, like the new curl trend, like we've had beach waves for a hot minute, so the new one's gonna be like this barely there wave, like literally just a slight bend in the mid shaft of the hair. Cool, it saves a bunch of time. Maybe I'll just start doing that and just say it's on trend. Oh, and I'm doing all my curls the same way today. If you wanted to do it like a looser wave, just switch them up. Do alternating curls. All right. In the back, gonna take bigger sections for the same reason I always take bigger sections in the back. And I'm also gonna hold it just a little bit longer. You don't see me holding it like crazy amounts of time though. Like, you are gonna end up on a YouTube fail video if you try to like count to 20 or something like these crazy people suggest. Sometimes I watch YouTube fail videos just because I don't know, it's like a really weird thing to like to watch, because it's kind of sad. Like, wow, you just ruined your whole hair for 5 years because you decided to bleach it at home instead of pay someone to do it. If you're licensed, do your hair at home all the time. If you know what you're doing. If you don't, stop doing that. Your hair looks yellow. And if it doesn't, then good on you. But most of the time, you're risking a lot. So, did I already apologize to people who watch YouTube to get away from like their responsibilities? And here I am with my kid, because you're probably like, it's probably nap time where you are. How is nap time? What is that like? Tell me about it. I would love a nap. Seriously. Like, it's become a joke that I don't drink anything unless it has caffeine. And I mean, it's kind of a joke, but it's pretty much the truth. I'll drink water occasionally. It's probably why I got sick. I used to never get sick. I'm always sick. Sleep deprivation, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward here, but I'm just doing the same thing. Top first, then the middle. The ends only need to be in there for just a second, then take them out. Okay, so as you see, this side is much curlier than this kind of sad side. And I don't want this to be a bad reflection on flat iron curls, because flat iron curls are great for the right hair type, but not great for my hair type. And that doesn't mean they're not going to be okay for yours, even if you do have long hair, because everyone's hair is different. Y'all, that ball. Okay, anyway, if you've watched this whole thing, thank you so much for just taking the time to listen to me ramble and talk, and my kid crawl around and cat crawl around and her break toys apparently. Okay, so let me just brush these out real quick to show you what it looks like. Okay, I don't even know if I should post this one. This is good. All right, so as you can see, this side is much more just luscious. I don't know, I like this side. I don't like this side. I don't like flat iron curls for me right now. They're just not doing it for me. But I'll make another video with Izzy's hair because I think it'll be a lot better. My hair is a little fuzzy today, but it is really humid in here, so that's probably part of it. But there, now you can kind of see what's going on. Well, I guess it looks a little better under there. I don't know, what do you guys think? Are you gonna try flat iron curls? If you do, you should tag me in it so I can see if it helps. Okay. Okay, that piece didn't hold it all. Alright, well, I guess that's all for today. I'm going to go and do everything that I'm supposed to be doing and not filming this video 3 times, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. As soon as I upload this, I'll find the other ones somehow, but it's okay. But thank you guys for watching, and I will post again soon. Thanks.